All right, everybody, welcome back. This is another TTM video. As we're fond of saying, TTM is just an abbreviation standing for through the mail. TTM, through the mail. And we seek autographs from our favorite athletes, sometimes celebrities and actors, through the mail. Just mail them a photograph or a card, along with the self-addressed stamped envelope and a letter requesting their autograph. And you'll be quite surprised how many times you get a return. We've got 4 today. Without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. First one's coming from Tampa, Florida, which is where I'd like to be right about now. Oh, it's from Lee Elia. Lee Elia is an 82-year-old, former longtime coach for several years and also a manager for 5 years or so. 2 for the Cubs, and then here he's pictured 2 for the Phillies. Mr. Lee Elia had a very, very brief playing career in the late 60s. I believe he played for 2 seasons. He's a native of Philadelphia, so that was kind of neat that he served as a coach in Philly for head coach Dallas Green when they won the World Series championship in 1980. And then he was later hired as a head coach. He has a tirade in an after-game press conference in 1983. It's certainly not safe for work, not safe for kids. That I think I'll link down below if you want to listen to that. He goes on for 3 or 4 minutes, just extremely upset with Cubs fans and really gives them an earful. Gets on it for not coming to the games and abusing the players and things like that. But I'll put the link down below. You can listen to it for yourselves if you so desire. No fee for him, and it's 14 days I got that returned. Former manager, coach in big leagues for several years, Lee Elia. Next one is a big envelope, so it must be a 4x6 photograph coming from Louisiana. And it is cardboard. Oh, okay. Let's see. It is Luke Walker. Signed this, what is a 4x6 stadium giveaway. Back in the day, they used to give away these at the stadium so kids could get autographs at the games and such. And then this 75 tops his only season with the Tigers. Luke Walker. He was a left-handed pitcher. He's 76 years old now. He pitched for 10 years from 65 to 74. Mostly for the Pirates. He spent that final season in 74 with the Tigers, pictured on that 75 tops card, which we all know and love, 75 tops. He was both a starter and a reliever during his career. And his claim to fame, well, number 2 of them, he played on the 71 World Series champion Pittsburgh Pirates team, got a World Series ring. But in that series, in Game 4, he got the start, and that was the first night game in World Series history, if you can believe that. Because we don't have any day games anymore, but back then they didn't have any night games. So Game 4 of 1971 World Series in Pittsburgh against the Orioles was the first night game. Luke Walker got the start, and as the home team, he threw the first pitch. And so that's his claim to fame. The answer to a trivia question, maybe you'll see that someday. He didn't pitch very well that game, as a matter of fact, and was relieved by a young rookie named Bruce Keeson, who came in and pitched 6 innings or so in relief and did very well. And I think the Pirates ended up winning that game, Game 6. And, of course, they won Game 7 to get the ring. But I got that back. There's no fee for Luke Walker. Just fell over. And I got that back in 10 days from Mr. Walker. Next up is from the Cincinnati area, Cincinnati, Ohio. And it is Bob Trumpy. Bob Trumpy is a Hall of Famer. He's 74 years old now, former tight end for 10 seasons, late 60s to the late 70s. All for the Cincinnati Bengals, which is where he currently makes his home, Bob Trumpy. 2-time Pro Bowl tight end who had a very, very good playing career. Let's see if they have his stats here. 298 lifetime receptions, 4,630 yards, and 35 touchdowns. Still the all-time leader for the Cincinnati Bengals. For tight ends, that is. Now, probably best known for his work behind the microphone doing color analysis for almost 30 years for NFL games. He was the partner for play-by-play man Dick Enberg at NBC, including doing 4 Super Bowls. So 2014, he was presented with the Pete Rozelle Radio Television Award by the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which basically means you're in the Hall of Fame. It's the broadcasting equivalent of being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So he's a Hall of Famer. Got that back. There's no fee for Bob Trumpy. And I got that back in, 16 days, I think? Yeah, 16 days. Fourth and final return today. It's a big one. I'm going to get the easel. And who I think it is, we've been waiting quite a while for this. He taped it up. Sometimes these envelopes don't stick very well, these clasp envelopes, so I'm glad he used the extra piece of tape here for that. And it's coming from where? No postmark. Aha! Hall of Fame, not Hall of Famer, Sports Illustrated. Oh, I love it. To Michael, Jim Hart, 17. This Sports Illustrated is from November 27th, 67, his rookie season in the NFL. Jim Hart, very good quarterback. He's 75 years old now. Played for 19 seasons, I think. 18 or 19 seasons NFL. Almost all of it was with the St. Louis Cardinals. Cover boy Jim Hart. Very good quarterback. Threw for almost 35,000 yards in the NFL. Over 200 touchdowns. 4-time Pro Bowler. NFL Player of the Year, 1974. This one took a while. I was actually getting concerned about this. He has a couple of different addresses listed, but I think he's fully retired now in Florida, and that's where I sent it. But it did take 90 days to get that back. There's no fee for 35,000-yard passer Jim Hart. Luke Walker fell down again, as did Bobby T. That's it, guys. Those are the 4 returns today. Former Major League coach and manager Lee Elia. Former starter and reliever left-hander Luke Walker. Hall of Fame broadcaster and great NFL tight end Bob Trumpy. And, of course, Sports Illustrated cover boy Jim Hart. Did I say that was 90 days? Yeah, 90-day return on that. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching so much. I appreciate you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. I appreciate my subscribers so very much. Thank you, guys and gals. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I love to read your comments and respond to those. I also have my email in the description down below. And also I'll leave the information on how many days it took and whether there was a fee or not. If you're unsure of anything, just shoot me an email. I'll be happy to share any information I have, help anybody in any way I can. You guys know that. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.